All right, Ken, get us started tonight. Good fucking shit. Welcome back to the Cheap Pop Wrestling Podcast. You got me and Mr. Hook here tonight. We're going to talk about us some Monday Night Raw. Ken is once again being a little bit of a pussy and not being here tonight. So, John, take us away.
Yeah, I guess Ken forgot to set an alarm. I don't know. But either way, Monday Night Raw started off with the Judgment Day welcoming Dom as he is now the NXT North American champion. Yeah, that was the thing. And then Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn came out to spoil the party. And then they announced a match where Sami Zayn will take on Dominic later on. And soon after that, we got. I'm just going to skip over that. It was just a whole lot of talking, not a whole lot of things going on.
You right.
Next, we had the first match of the night, Becky Lynch versus Zoe Stark, with Becky getting the win after some screwy stuff happened with Trish trying to get involved. Did you get to see this one?
I did. It wasn't a terrible match, but once again, I'm getting kind of tired of all the screwy shit happening in WWE. It seems like it's 6 times a week.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible.
Like it wasn't bloodline levels of bad, but like not everybody needs to do this shit.
Yeah, and it's getting to the point where it seems like every Becky Lynch match, there's somebody trying to double up on her and cause something to happen. But yeah, not a terrible match, but moving on. We got another Cody Rhodes promo. It's more or less just the same stuff he's been talking about the last month now. How he's going to beat Brock Lesnar. What's your thoughts on that one?
I mean, yeah, it's the same promo we've had for a month or so now, but it's still entertaining. The man can fucking talk. Man's always been able to talk.
Yeah, that's true. But next we had Dominic Mysterio coming out with the Judgment Day to take on Sami Zayn. During the middle of the match, Judgment Day got kicked out of ringside along with Kevin Owens as well. Towards the end of the match, we seen Kevin Owens getting beat up on the entrance ramp, and Sami losing because he got distracted by it. So Dominic's now beat some pretty high-profile guys now.
It's getting real Judgment Day heavy, and I don't mind it. It's interesting. A weird title choice for Dominic, but also it doesn't hurt anybody in the process of it, so I'm pretty good with it.
Yeah, it's not like the U.S. title or the IC title, so it's fun. It makes him look a little more legitimate.
It also gets some more viewers to NXT because I'm sure he'll be on there tomorrow for some shit.
Yeah, but something that happened during this is Kevin Owens is legitimately injured, so I think they play into that where they had him. I guess they had him carted off at the end.
So was he injured going into this, and this is their way of writing him out, or?
Yeah, I'm thinking that's what happened because he didn't really do anything during the match either. He just kind of, even before the match, he just kind of stood on the apron, didn't get in the ring at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Dominic retains on that. Next, we had probably a match that could have stole the show, but they gave Bronson Reed the win. He faced Tommaso Ciampa. It was pretty entertaining. Ciampa obviously carried the entire thing because Bronson can't sell for shit. But he did pick Big Bronson up and slam him, but and then some screwy stuff happened towards the end with Shinsuke coming out.
I'm excited for the Ciampa Shinsuke little feud. That's going to be entertaining to do. Bronson Reed moves like a wet mattress. Fuck him. Why are we still seeing him every week? Why?
Yeah.
I know Tampa's now in a food shortage because his big ass was there.
Yeah. I hate watching all his matches because he can't sell anything. Any like basic strike, he can't sell. I don't know. Even if somebody jumps off the ropes and hits him, he just lays there. He's got to be one of the worst people on the main roster.
He is the worst wrestler I've seen since Nia Jax. Don't worry, Nia Jax is still way worse.
Yeah, but at least she could sell. That's the only redeemable part of what
Nah,
Nia
nah,
can do.
nah, nah. Nah. You don't give the battle cow anything good.
Well, I mean, she got people hurt. That's Bronson hasn't done that yet, but
It hurts my fucking eyes every time I got to look at him.
yeah. Next, we had Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. I thought they were going to have a match. It just ended up being Rhea kicking her ass before the thing even got started. And again, this is another way of them writing off an injury. Apparently, Liv Morgan is hurt
Again.
again.
Which I'm upset about. This could have been a very good match to have if Liv wasn't apparently hurt again.
Yeah.
But they need to
Yeah.
find something for Rhea to do. I'm getting tired of her watching her beat up Natalia every couple episodes or every pay-per-view. We need something.
I mean, their last match against each other was pretty damn good. Honestly, it was probably one of the better matches we've had all year.
Oh, it was very good, but we need to give her something creatively instead of just.
Right.
I don't know the words I want to use. The pieces are there. I got to put that one together.
It's stale. That's
Yeah.
probably what you're looking for.
So, yeah, it's getting stale, which Rhea could be. She's great in the ring, love her, but she needs something. Or I'm going to get tired of her like we all got tired of Bianca and Charlotte and everybody else.
They could be building up for somebody to be coming back. That's the only way this makes sense.
Who'd be coming back? Who's out that we're missing right now?
Uh, I'm blanking right now, but could be waiting for somebody to come up to the main roster, or they're signing somebody too. Ain't no
True.
telling.
True. I think Becky will be the next one to go after this Trish thing resolves.
Right. Next, we had Ricochet cutting a promo, and he's got the problem that John Cena tried to point out that Austin Theory has, where nobody really buys his promos. And I felt every bit of that. Just really boring. It didn't seem like he's really buying into what he's selling. Then Logan Paul came out and got his phone out, and then Ricochet did his little kip up thing and kicked him in the face, knocked him down while I guess he was on live on Instagram or something. But yeah, that happened.
I just the promo was so boring it was hard to pay attention. Like I know the match is going to be entertaining, but the build up to it is kind of awful.
Yeah, this feels like I don't know. Feels like not quite Forbidden Doors. At least that had a build. Some of those matches did, but feels kind of like that. Just two people that are extremely talented that they just threw together for the hell of it.
Since they've had two big spots and two premium events this year, they're going to give them another match. Just let them have Spot Fest.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear Cornette's review on that. Call it a Spot Fest Mud Show or something.
What is this outlaw mud show bullshit?
Yeah. Next, we had Apollo Crews, unfortunately, getting squashed by Senior Money in the Bank, Damian Priest. But love Apollo Crews. It's unfortunate what's happening with him.
I don't know why every time they call it. This is what his third time being called up, and every time he gets called up, he's just an instant jobber when he's actually got damn near the complete package to be a star.
Guess he's not tall enough for Vinnie Mac. I don't know. Maybe he can get thrown into stable, but I think the Hurt Business this stable is going to be about full. unless they decide to create something else. That's about the only one I can think they could throw him into because they're building that up. Can't really throw him into Judgment Day.
True.
But that'd be the only way they can make him work right now. But,
He needs something. He's way too talented to be doing this.
yeah, he can talk. He can do a hell of a lot better than what Ricochet can do. Maybe not as in terms of ring work, but at least we can listen to him cut a promo.
Even his ring work's very solid.
I was talking like compared to Ricochet.
Oh, fair. Speaking of Ricochet, where the fuck's Braun Strowman? Just realized that.
He's hurt.
Ah.
But, yeah. Next we had Drew McIntyre cutting a promo on Imperium and calling out Gunther for the IC title. He tried to challenge him tonight. Ludwig Kaiser cut in and basically said no, so I guess that's going to happen at SummerSlam. And then we had Kaiser accepting the challenge from Drew to have a match tonight. You really got to see how small Kaiser was compared to Drew.
Oh, yeah. It was the whole segment itself was fun overall, though. I don't know if I want Drew to take the IC title off Gunther. Like, I think he should hold it until they're ready to skyrocket him to the main event.
I think this would be a good little transition period if they do take it off of him, the way they can build up the Royal Rumble.
Yeah. What's actually... Since I'm at the computer before I open my mouth here. I want him to hold it another 50 days.
Does that put him at the record?
Yep, it surpasses Honky Tonk Man.
Well,
like he's already that close. Let him have the record.
The thing is, they're not making a big deal about the number. That's sometimes a giveaway.
Well, they were saying he was the longest reigning IC title in their longest IC title reign in like modern history.
Yeah, but they haven't really been mentioning the number. Once they start mentioning the number, that's a good tell that they're about to let him pass it.
True.
Because they did it with Bianca and they did it with Roman.
We shall see.
Yeah. Next, they announced that Brock Lesnar will be back next week to do nothing but beat up Cody on the ramp, I guess. We get kind of tired of their segments every week.
Yeah, I'm hoping SummerSlam's the end of it. I don't know why we're guessing Cody through a worse Super Cena arc.
Yeah. And they also announced Logan Paul will be back next week. Yay. So they ended Raw with the Judgment Day. Well, it was supposed to be a contract signing, and then it just ended up being the Judgment Day whooping up on Seth Rollins.
Sammy came out, tried to help, whooped up on him too, whooped up more on Seth. Everybody held their thing up, and then it went to some weird dating show on an island. It was a sudden transition. I guess they ran out of TV time.
Yeah. And that was a pretty good tell that Kevin Owens ain't going to be around for a little bit because Sammy didn't even come out with his championship belts.
So I wonder if they're going to have them drop the belts now.
They're going to have to scramble because their top two or their last two teams that competed for the championships are out with Sammy and Kevin and then Pretty Deadly. So
True. Well, maybe it's time for the Street Profits to get the love they deserve.
I think they're running an angle with the I guess I'm going to assume it's the Hurt Business. They might call it something else.
Actually, I lied. Give it to Gable and Otis. And give me an Alpha Academy segment, 20 minutes every Monday.
Yeah, Alpha Academy and probably the Viking Raiders have them have a match at SummerSlam.
Yep.
Let them burn it down again. But, yeah, that was Monday Night Raw. Not a terrible show. Beat the shit out of SmackDown, that's for sure. Actually got to finish the damn show.
Yeah, if you were wondering where a SmackDown episode was, we watched LA Knight lose, turn this shit off.
Yeah. Periodically checked in. Didn't really see anything that I gave a shit about. Bloodline segment just was more of the same. Didn't really care for that either. At least not right now. I won't care for it again until the match at SummerSlam when they actually advance the fucking story.
Well, since it's now tribal combat, maybe Jay wins, but there's something about how Roman keeps the championship because it wasn't for the championship, it was for the tribal chief.
It's for both.
Just let me think here. God damn it. All right.
Yeah. I hope they don't bring. I want to see The Rock, but I don't want to see him right now.
No, because then it's just going to push everything back, and then we got to deal with more of what the fuck are we doing with Cody when we know how this is going to end.
Well, we know how it's going to go. They're going to make him go for the world heavyweight instead of the undisputed.
The Rock can wait.
Yeah, I have a feeling though a legend's coming back at SummerSlam. Speaking of, LA Knight is getting his own segment at SummerSlam, is what some of the rumors are saying. Not sure if they're actually just going to give him a match or if they're just going to make, I don't know, Stone Cold come out and beat the shit out of him.
I mean, if we get a Stone Cold LA Knight segment, I'm all fucking for it.
As long as it's not LA Knight getting squashed.
Or even a LA Knight Rock segment would be entertaining as shit for weeks.
Now, it would be cool if The Rock came back and we got the three of them in the ring. Since he keeps getting the comparison of the two.
Yeah. Say, Actors Guild's on strike. Rock's not doing any work. We can get a good 2-3 months little segment out of this. Really send LA Knight to the moon.
I mean, The Rock doesn't really work anyway. He just plays the same character every fucking time.
You're not wrong.
But, yeah, so we're going to go ahead and skip our top 5 matches of last week as well. Some things came up. Didn't get to watch. Obviously, we didn't get to watch all of SmackDown, and Collision was we were busy during that as well. But we'll bring that segment back next week.
Yep. And for those of you wondering where our YouTube episode is of our King of the Ring video, YouTube's being kind of a bitch. We're working on it. We're trying everything we can. It will be coming to you eventually.
Yeah. It's similar to the top 5 finishers video. It got copyrighted. Except for this one didn't even get off the ground. The other one got about 500 views, and YouTube pulled it.
From the launch, YouTube told us, nada!
But,
it will be coming to you. Do we have a list of picks for the next one to go ahead and tell the people?
Ooh, we can go ahead and say ours if you want.
Yep, we'll do that, and we'll post an update with Moe's and Ken's. We'll do WCW this week. So my pick for this week is going to be Bash at the Beach 1996. Which, for those of you who don't know, that is Hogan being the third man.
That's perfect. All right, to stick with the WCW theme, I'm going to go Halloween Havoc 97. Those are our picks. If you haven't followed us on our social media yet, you go ahead and do so. Also, leave us a review on Spotify and Apple. We only have one right now. It'd be great if the 10 of you that tune in leave us a review. But with all that being said, this is Hook signing out.
I'm slacking off on my funny exits today, so fuck you and good night. And as always, stay toxic, Kings.